older brother coming to
Well,
save
we
him.
might, but
And
the
not
point Phil
knowing
says is
at
that's 2
all
levels out of
what
20.
Gale
We're
was doing.
definitely not going to get there if we have to discuss how far you can run at the beginning of every game.
All right, take the hint. Let's
Your
go.
leg got broken. You can't run that fast. Well, I'm good.
What do you guys remember about the last game?
We had
We poked our
entered
face in.
entered the cave, found Gurdran's dead brother, spent an hour doing burial rites and stuff, then decided not to spend another hour tuning to the boots, though I have them. And we went down the hole, each in our particular idiom, and moved into the tunnel, and that's it.
We moved into the tunnel and we kind of see a token of something. And we're like, no, let's go call it a night. We're done.
Okay,
I think we're good. Yeah.
I
we
wasn't
go to
sure
bed.
if the name was
It's
No,
not.
I just see it's like a black background and it's yellow and I don't know
Not black,
what's
it's
made
red.
of it. I'm sorry, red. I did say black. My fault. Yeah, it's like
All right.
let's all just stop.
So we
So
see
you-
something crawling out of the corner of our eyes. What
So you
happens?
drop down into the tunnel, or you used the rope to let yourself down into the lower level.
I think I'm the only
Enter
one who
into
used the rope.
You're the only one that used the rope. Everyone else did something.
That's rope. Oh, that's the thing my net's made out of.
This area consists of numerous intersecting passages.
Ooh.
The ceilings in here are only 6 feet high, and are in several of the passages and in partially excavated rock faces. Yeah, so nothing really happens. You can kind of make out something down the hallway, but
We can't really see it. Well, can
I
we
think
make a if we've detected something, can we make a perception check to try and like?
sure.
I think some of us have attempted to stealth.
Most likely.
Attempted.
There we go with the good rolls again.
I don't know.
Yeah, like you see the rocks cave-ins at the end, and with your low light, you can't really make out any coloration other than it looks kind of like a sort of a, you can't really say if it's some kind of liquid runoff or swamp or sludge. There's something off in the distance, but it doesn't really appear to be moving.
Okay. Well, we don't have an idea of what to expect further in the tunnel, so I suggest we pick a wall and follow it.
I said left last time.
Maybe we should avoid that thing in the corner, though.
We
And
don't know it's there though.
You don't really see it.
I can
Well
see
enough.
it.
Roll. I don't know.
Roll a perception then.
Yeah, roll a perception then if you want to.
Also,
Just to
did
make
you,
out
were you?
what the details
So,
of
like,
it
I
Were
are.
can
you
see the
stealthing
whole
with us?
token.
Oh, you can. I can't.
Oh, you can see the whole token.
I can only see a sliver of it.
From here? Yeah, I can only see. Well, not a, I don't see a sliver. I see like a big part of it.
Oh, I can see. Oh, right. I keep forgetting I can see through your guys' eyes.
Maybe it just has like that one. Oh yeah, you really do have that perfect spot, don't you?
Jeez.
Oh.
Wow.
But maybe it just looks like a rock, I guess. I don't know.
Were you gonna stealth? Because I think the rest of us rolled
Sorry.
stealth before we.
I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
think I did.
No, you did. You rolled a 6.
Oh,
yeah, I
did
can see the.
Oh, I did.
Yay!
Yeah, we had some stealth checks rolled before the end of the last game.
Good. You can keep me company in the clangy
How is she
the clangy
tiny?
clan.
She's wearing like a shirt.
She's got lots of jewelry on.
Wind chime?
Yes.
Just have a wind chime
She's a
hanging from your
wind
tail
chime
and
necklace.
from your horns.
It's kind of like when you got a roommate and it's midnight, you're trying to get up for a glass of water and you're trying to be quiet, but the harder you try, the more noise you make.
Right.
That's
Well,
what
as the leading dwarf and an expert in mines, I decree that we should stick to a wall, and I head to my left.
Okay.
Bush will follow.
Okay. Yeah, I'll stay. Or who's it? What's the order? You said Whoosh would follow, so I'll go third.
I imagine you'd be in the front because you like to be in the front.
What's your passive perception, Tinox?
My passive perception is 14.
Minus
14.
13.
Okay. As you get closer to the jelly, gelatinous substance, you start to see a little bit of movement from it.
Oh.
And you're thinking maybe this is not a natural forming liquid.
Stop. Something.
Well, she'll stop and she'll flare out her tail feathers, looking
have it.
alarmed.
I have my lantern, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like
Did I direct
Hope.
light to it?
Yeah. Direct some light towards it and give me a. Because you have experience with mines, give me a history check with advantage.
Alright, stone cutting.
All right. In a lot of there's a lot of stories passed along between dwarf clans of creatures inhabiting abandoned mines, semi-sentient, gelatinous creatures coming in all shapes and colors. They're not very threatening from a distance, but if you get too close, they can be quite deadly. And this is probably based on the color. Now that you're a little bit closer, it's
Not that I have light.
one of the jellies of some kind.
Well, let's go around.
Uh,
On the right wall.
basically, you can see past the jelly, and it's a dead end. And you see a little bit of rubble coming out to the left, and it both seem to be trailing off into dead ends.
When we
So-
dropped into the pit, we could go left or right, correct?
Yes.
Or was one of them blocked? Which
Yeah.
way did we go?
left.
Left.
The pit entrance is to the south.
Okay.
So I'm gonna back up and while keeping an eye on it to make sure it doesn't move or react, and take the branching tunnel then on our to the north.
I've marked the entrance.
Okay, thanks.
But the moment I just realized the moment we get out, we're gonna lose it.
Yeah, but that's fine. It's up to us to map our way through this place. I hope someone is. Actually, I probably should. Yeah, actually, that's a good idea. I'm gonna
Me?
let you go first, and I'm gonna map out this place as we go because I have competencies in that.
Cool.
I have a cartographer's tools.
Good idea.
Okay.
Come on, hurry up before you lose us in the dark. All right, so yeah, keeping my hand on the left wall. Oh, that's a dead end.
Why are you keeping your hand on the left wall? You can see in the dark.
Because it's the left side. It's that's what you do.
Alright, yeah, but you see it.
No. Okay,
Do Tabaxi not have dark side?
I do.
And sorry, who's taking up the rear?
Our caster.
Me, I suppose. Yeah.
What's your passive perception?
12.
12? Okay.
Yes.
And she's got much better dark
With
vision than the rest of us.
120 feet, yeah.
What's that, devil side?
You look back out of the corner of your eye, and you see that the
God damn it.
the jelly seems to be following you at a very slow pace.
Oh
Okay,
gosh.
okay.
So,
Like
hey,
Eyes of the
it's
Dark.
fine, guys. It's fine. We just run into something that's fighting, go on the other side of it, and eventually this thing will come in and just roll over it. Right? we're kiting it into the we're kiting the monster into the other things. Hopefully it'll fight it.
So does Isabella let everybody know that it's following, or? Yes, no?
Yeah.
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 I was trying to think if she would just throw a firebolt at it right off the bat, but I don't think she would. Yeah, she'd let you know.
Well, I mean,
Oh.
it's not gonna get up to us anytime soon.
So
no,
long as
but
it
if
keeps
we
moving.
get stuck in a dead end and then it's blocking our way out, I'd rather have space to maneuver now.
Well, do you want to throw a fireball at it?
Can we like see if I remember anything about oozes and jellies, or
Yeah.
is that
Yeah, you've already
part
rolled
of my
a hit.
history?
Yeah, where was that history? Yeah, that's a good history. You know, they can't move very fast, but they're known to. They can basically adhere and travel on walls, ceilings, and they can fit between spaces that most creatures can't. What specific information were you
Is
interested
it
in?
like
Sorry.
weak to fire or anything?
Um,
Can we scare it away? I guess by like making its base instincts go, oh no, not in that direction.
it's more of a like a cellular.
Yeah, it's naturally
Organism, it's
intelligent.
not
That's what I'm saying.
intelligent.
Like, if we put bad stimuli in front of it, it's not gonna go in that direction.
Yeah, other than it's kind of just single track mind, and it tries to absorb the unaware. And it would try to avoid danger for the most part, but
But we can't really.
it's hard to lay a trap for something that can squeeze through a door crack.
I'm going to use the staff to cast Mage Armor on myself, and I'm just going to take a step up and see, just to see if the pathway to the right is clear.
Okay. And it seems to be clear for about 30 feet, and then goes to the left or to the right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she'll keep her gaze to the back. She
I'll
has her sword
cast-
drawn. She kind of puffs up.
I'll cast Scorching Ray at the ooze.
As long as we get it from range, I think.
What's the range?
Don't get close to it.
120 feet.
Okay.
They can try to pull you in.
All right, you're gonna do that. I'm gonna also, when you're done, shoot with a bow.
You hit it.
Oh,
Go ahead and
wait,
roll damage.
Yeah.
Is it 3 separate rolls, though?
For each individual ray.
Oh yeah, if there's multiple rays.
Yes.
It's 3 at level 1?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it starts at 3 and you get one another every, I think, 2 levels.
All 3 hit.
Nice.
Can you? Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's because of how it works.
Not bad.
Not bad. 22 damage.
22?
Is there... Okay. Are we just taking pot shot? Are you letting us take pot shots at it?
I'll say one. I'll allow the one, and I'll say we're going to roll initiative at this
yeah.
point.
That's a good pot shot. I'm okay with that.
What was that? 19, 22 damage. And it actually. Sorry.
Does.
No.
Aw.
Roll initiative to celebrate your kill.
It seems to done quite a bit though. Oh shit.
And Isabella will just kind of look at her hands and be like, oh, Okay, that's a little more than I expected.
Good job.
What's surprising is that it hit.
All right.
I just have to point my
Fowler.
finger and it works.
Oh. Okay.
It did seem to be still continuing down the hallway.
Yes. So it's technically alive, right?
Oh, it's alive.
Well, if it's alive, it can die. Toll the Dead.
Toll the Dead.
Because I don't think it has a very high wisdom.
We're talking about the wise. This is the old sage of the slimes.
15 d20. I rolled a 17 minus
That's impressive.
2 for 15.
Oh man, it does not hear the bells.
It
I
has
don't-
no ears.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
Did you want to do anything else?
Actually, hang on. Yeah, it doesn't say they have to have like a mind or anything, so I guess it would have worked if it hadn't made the save. No, I'm gonna step to the side to leave a clean line of fire for the others.
Okay. Isabella, your turn again.
Okay. Well, that.
Use all your spells on it now.
No. That Scorching Ray was a little more power than I had anticipated. I thought I was casting Firebolt. So she's going to cast another Firebolt.
You were trying to cast Firebolt?
We'll just
Sorcerer.
role playing the sorcerer and
Yeah.
15
That's hilarious.
hits, 9 damage.
Nice.
All right.
We just need to go against enemies with like super low ACs more often.
I guess so.
This time, as you strike it, it burns a little bit, but then it you think you've killed it as the ooze kind of displaces on the floor. But then a second one pops up in front of it.
Oh jeez.
Slightly smaller.
Oh, it's
I
splitting.
was gonna say, are they that big in comparison to us? Because we had to shrink down to fit the tile sizes, right? And I wasn't sure if that was intentional that they're actually
No,
that big.
they're large. They're quite
Oozes are
large.
often
yeah.
large,
Lovely.
yeah.
These two that are remaining are much smaller than they started off,
But still large.
But still big
Still
and
up.
gross.
The famous example is the gelatinous cube, which is 20 feet aside, and just fills a corridor, and you
yeah.
walk into it without seeing it.
And I suppose I will just scoot back a little bit.
all right.
Would my history check have told us if there's anything we should not do?
It is. Oh yeah, you know that normal that slashing weapons aren't super effective against them, and because of their low intelligence, that a lot of the magical charming abilities don't really work on it. But hammer and fire always works good against them. And you're good with that movement? Okay.
Yeah.
Gale.
I'm gonna shoot it with a bow. With one in
Okay.
front.
Sure, yeah. 13 hits for 7 piercing. All right. It pierces through the corpse. The jelly, and it's having a hard time maintaining its integrity. It looks very unstable and weak at this point. Anything else that you want it to do?
I don't think they can take too much. You finish that first. Do it from. Do you have? I would. Talking too much.
Okay.
No, that's it. I'm done. That's
Okay.
exactly what how it happened. That's its sentence.
3 sentences started, not a single one finished. Okay.
I was gonna say, hey, Whoosh, do you have something at range? But it's like, nope, stop.
Did Fowler actually say what they were weak, strong against, or did he
I
keep silent?
don't think I had the. I was waiting for my turn
Okay.
to call it out.
Wish doesn't really see what's going on, so she's gonna actually back up one square uncertainly.
So long as she doesn't try to unarmed strike them, I think she'll be fine.
She doesn't. She can't see it.
I can't
Thought
see
about
it.
that.
Oh shit, that's right. Oh, don't I have my lantern out?
Yeah, keep in mind, dim light only goes out to 30 feet, so she can see her full 30 feet. She just can't see out past the 30 feet.
You're kind of around the corner too, so you might see less.
Well,
She might see less.
my lantern goes out 60 feet, I think, in the cone in front of me.
Let's see what happens if I do.
Bullseye, I think.
It's supposed to be like this, actually.
Yeah, bright light in a 60-foot cone and dim light for an additional 60 feet.
Has sight. Oh, whoops.
I have
Whoops.
that going on as well. Whoops.
Whoops.
Oh, right out of the game.
Right out.
It's set to 20 for some reason. Your light. Where are you?
Who?
Not there. You took her off. Oh, there she moved.
Oh, sorry.
Right. So Whoosh has a torch, which is 20 feet, I
yeah,
think.
she has a torch, which is
20
okay,
feet
now-
bright light and
now
then
I
20
see
feet
it.
dim.
Your light wasn't set up correctly. It was set up to 20 feet. It should have been 30, 60. So you should be good now.
yeah. She actually
the torch.
she can actually see it like this.
You just see as one of the unstable yellow creatures moves in towards you.
Torch is 20 feet.
Torch is 20 feet.
So Jolie has a torch, which is 20 feet bright and 20 feet dim. I have a bullseye lantern, which is a cone that is 60 feet and then another 60 feet.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to set her. I'll set her sight. Oh, you're okay. I see what you're
But
saying.
I'm emitting that light, so she should be able to see it as well. Isn't dynamic lighting fun?
Okay, let's try this then.
All right.
I don't know if they do cones actually. Seems I don't see how like
There we go.
you'd be able to orient it.
Okay, no, we'll say you're emitting light for the time, so she can see both of them now.
Okay. Now that she can see what she's fighting, she's gonna go and attack right now.
All right.
And she probably won't know any better with the unarmed strike, so she's gonna go full out on this one right here.
All right. Go ahead and roll for an attack.
23 for short sword,
Yeah, that does it.
9 damage.
And it's you slash at it with your short sword. It doesn't feel right. Like it's kind of like it feels like you're trying to force your sword through a swamp or something.
Short sword does piercing damage.
There's a little bit of resistance, but it's still enough to destabilize the structural integrity of the creature, and it just kind of disperses into a pool of brackish yellow liquid.
Oof.
And splits again.
Let's see, how
No.
far did she go? Okay, so 40.
You should have
15.
40 feet of movement now, shouldn't you?
Yeah, I do. I'm just calculating how far she can move back. She's actually gonna retreat a little bit because she's uncertain of this next one. To
I'm just gonna
about right
delete it
here.
off the grid here.
That works.
All right. Perfect.
That's her move.
So the jelly will take its turn. It's going to take the dash action.
Oh,
and
jeez.
move to here. And let's see. Reach.
Oh God, can it reach her?
No,
If it has reach,
it has 5 feet. It's just standard reach.
right?
Oh God.
So you're not right next to it. So that's it. It's back to the top of the round.
Okay.
This Shelly's looking pretty weak as well.
Try my old tricks again.
That one fails.
But is this technically a new entity?
No, it's the same one.
See, this
Oh,
is the
it's-
original.
Okay.
So it takes
So-
zero.
Technically.
So this one took the full damage. If you had done on the one whoosh
Yes,
kill,
Necrotic damage, right?
it would have only.
It is necrotic damage.
All right, yeah. Both the creatures disintegrate into just the hallways left, looking very
Gross.
disgusting and coated in this yellowy liquid, sticky liquid.
Well, that's disgusting.
Not the most intense combat you've ever had, but
Still spooky.
nice to know this thing's not creeping up behind you slowly.
Don't touch that.
So I do see
Gale.
some more liquid up just down this tunnel behind me, so I don't know if there's more of these things, but I think we should be on our guard.
Okay.
Gale,
Yes.
take the lantern. We can't afford to spend too much resources on these things. If you see something glistening in the light, just take another path.
So you're
Alright.
giving me the lantern?
Yes.
Yep. You're now emitting light.
Cool. And it's like, I look forward. It's
Is he?
like,
'Cause
I
I
can't
don't see it.
hide very well. Okay.
You're within the circle, so you.
So do we
So-
want to
Yes, but
not go down this path?
We're sticking to the left wall.
Okay.
I think
Actually,
it
yeah,
just kind
that's
of
fine,
ends
that's
here.
normal.
Hey, look, it ended here. I can walk down. Yeah, no, it ended here. So, well,
yeah.
I mean, we
Yeah.
could break the rule immediately and get lost and go down this new path, or we can go up this way.
Well, if we follow the rule, then we should be doing like keep following this wall and go here.
Yeah, no, so that. Yeah, up to be up here. Doo.
Sorry, yes?
You can you hear the sound of water coming from up the path, Gale.
Cool. Don't get lost. There we go. Let's walk to the darkness. Like, lose us in the darkness. Alright, well, I mean, I've got a giant light on it. Sneak up to here.
As you move through the cave, the room opens up wider than the pathway. There's a still pool filling much of this cavern. The water is dark, revealing little of what might lie within. The shore of the pool consists of a thin layer of broken shells from strange, pale mollusks, and fishy odor hangs in the air.
Placing bets now for creature with tentacles.
I'm gonna go here. Just take a peek around the room, like back against the wall, and I'm just gonna look. I'm actually
Yeah, you could
gonna
roll a
shine the
perception
light.
check if you want.
Yeah.
Oh man, we are blind as bats.
There doesn't seem to be much in the cave. You do see that there's a staircase off to the northeast of the chamber.
Worked stone. Hey, there's worked stone up ahead. Staircase. just beyond the water. I'm gonna poke up a bit
Dollar's gonna
Move out
nod and follow.
here. Just keeping an eye on between. Actually, I'm just keeping an eye on the water because I don't trust it at all.
Wish is gonna go back into
As we-
stealth.
Yeah, you can.
You're gonna okay. You stealth behind. Yeah.
Okay.
Just let me know what you're doing.
Well, so I'm just taking little steps in case you tell me to stop. Some shit's gonna attack me. I mean, do you guys want to go look in the water or no? I think it's some monster inside
No, I think
it.
we're good.
Yeah. I'm staying along the wall. And get up to here.
Wish will motion for Isabel to go by.
I'm gonna shine the light back, like towards the group,
Right.
so none of it goes up the stairs, and then just listen. Because if there was one monster here, there's probably another. I listen well.
Nice.
You're listening to where? Sorry.
I'm trying. I shine the light back away, like towards the group, but away from the stairs, and just listening up the stairs to see if I
Oh,
hear
I
anything
see.
going on
Okay.
upstairs.
Oh yeah. Without any issue, up the staircase, you can hear the familiar sound of bugbears having conversations and arguments, and in the somewhere up the staircase beyond.
Okay, I'm gonna actually close the light.
Take it back.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna, because at this point, I can't see it, but I think I'm good. All right, I hear some bugbears just up the stairs. Gonna kind of just maybe poke my head just a bit, see if I
Yeah.
didn't see, then jump back down. Tell it to the group.
Oh,
You
sorry.
guys just chill out here, and hopefully nothing goes wrong. So I'm in stealth,
Okay.
and then I'm just gonna poke up the stairs. You creep up one step at a time till I see something.
Yeah, you see you see a doorway, and as you get closer, the sound is louder, and you can hear the conversation of a handful of bugbears conversating in the room on the other side of the door. To your left, you see another staircase, and to the right, you see a dead end.
All right. Well, if I know they're in this room, I'm gonna poke up to the door. And is it just a flat door? There's no keyhole or anything?
Let's see here. There is a key. There is a key hole. It doesn't. It seems to be a standard door.
Is it the kind that you'd see through?
Not really. There's not much in the way of being able to see through to the other side.
Okay. Well,
But the unmistakable sound of goblins. I mean, bugbears speaking in
okay.
goblin is on the other side.
well, I mean, I can understand Goblin.
Okay.
What are they saying?
It sounds like a couple of them are arguing over some sort of game, like they're gambling, and another one's just yelling at them, saying he's trying to sleep. It's just normal bugbear complaining, and as you spend a little bit of time listening, you know for sure there's at least 3 of them in there.
Okay, and it's. I want to see the layout of the room, but. Be like. Alright, I'll pop back down here. Wait, alright. There's 3 bugbears. I think they're just playing cards, and one wants to go to bed. I don't know what the room looks like, but they're behind a door, and if we're lucky, we might be able to just skip past them. But then again, we're probably gonna have to deal with them anyway, if we're here to like claim the mine. So what do you guys think? There's another hallway and a staircase to the left.
Would you be able to lock the door?
Oh. I go back and try. Like his head just kind of mouth open, just tilts his head to the left, to the bit. Never thought
That's
of
a
that.
good idea.
And I go back and try and lock
You're gonna
the
try
door.
to lock the door. Okay.
I've broken some
that's a-
lots in
that's a
my
new one.
time. Actually.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah, gems
I'm
a lot.
pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I've done it with Lem really bad.
Go ahead
Really
and.
bad.
This is a little more intricate, as like using your thieves' tools to unlock a tumbler tends to be a little easier in some regards than forcing one back into the locked position. But yeah, go ahead and roll me a lockpick.
Roll
Or
well.
a thieves'
That's-
tool test. Thieves' tools test.
Yes,
Right, and that's
these things.
It's a test. It's a
Shit,
written test.
I should have given him some guidance before he went.
There will be an oral exam afterwards.
That is dexterity plus proficiency.
Proficiency. You're proficient with these tools, so Dex plus proficiency. Yeah.
All right, pressing the button.
Didn't take expertise on it, did you?
Well, it's a tool. No, I didn't put expertise into the tools themselves. No, because I know you can do that instead of a still.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh god.
Oh my.
Hmm. Brew. Heard that.
You jammed the
um,
lock instead of locking it.
Well, I mean, I think this is how I did it with Lem. I actually broke my locks in there. It worked.
You attempt to you spend a little bit of time trying to activate the tumbler, but you realize there is the actual striker on the side of the door is missing. You find this out too late as you put your hand on the door
Oh,
to
God.
rest, and the door swings open and you fall into the
Yes.
room. And you come face to face with 5 bugbears who all just look up at you. I'm gonna
Well,
need everyone to roll initiative.
That's amazing. What does your guidance do? A +4?
Yeah, it wouldn't have helped, but
It wouldn't have helped
Whoop.
at all. Aw.
at least I feel a bit better about that.
so
That's
what kind of noise
amazing.
would we hear back
Holy
here in the
shit.
cavern?
I'm sorry to tell you, Sumner, but you're dead.
Oh shit.
You know, maybe,
Maybe only one of them can fit in front of the door to hit you.
yeah. Am I inside the room, or am I just on the door icon?
You
Where do you want to place me?
you fell through. You're actually laying prone between the two right now.
Oh,
Rip.
well, like
That seems
icon
cruel.
wise, like, am I in
Well,
the room?
not prone. We won't. You're right. It does seem
Okay.
cruel. You push the door over and you tumbled. You're still in control of yourself.
What I mean, am I in the room where they can go like 360
You
around
push
me?
You push the door open.
Okay, so I'm still in the hallway where they can only
Yeah.
attack me from one direction. That's fine. Because I was like, are they going to go from completely surround me with the door behind me, or is like, no, maybe one or two can get me?
The one sitting at the table in front of you looks up, and the other two
Maybe you
kind of
can
just turn and look, and the other one yells, "Boys, wake up! We got ourselves an intruder here."
And I'm just like kneeled
May-
down with my pickup,
maybe
but I
you
just
can
kind of,
talk your way out of this.
I just wave.
Maybe you can
Um,
pretend you work for the Black Spider.
Maybe it's not my turn yet, though.
No, it's not.
I feel like there's a good cartoon for this.
Oh shit! I didn't realize they went first.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
rolled good on initiative. So the two in the far end of the room, I don't know if the rest of you can't see what's going on right now.
No, we don't. We're gonna hear him like get hit over the head.
I'm just gonna reveal this for combat's sake. Actually, I'll just put you inside the room for combat's sake. The two in the far end of the bunk are gonna spend their action waking up. The other 3 are going to approach you. And they're just they're gonna make a grapple check on you. Actually,
So what's
They're-
that? What do I
Uh,
roll?
strength versus athletics versus your choice of athletics or acrobatics.
Okay, so this is 3 of them.
Correct. They're rolling. One's gonna roll with advantage.
Sure. I'm just gonna roll 3 and then 1,
No, it's just one. It's gonna be one grapple.
and then one's aiding the other.
One's aiding the other. Yeah.
Okay, well, roll your grapple.
Alright. Trying to figure out where the hell that is. Give me 1 second here. I just want to see their stat bonus here.
Probably not bad. Is it? They're losing athletics and strength, and pretty
15.
sure they.
So they come up and they try to grab you by the shoulders, and you manage to slip out of their grasp. And the one in front of you is going to be infuriated by that, and he's going to no, he's not making a grapple. He's going to make an attack against you.
Okay. Because that would have been hilarious. It's like whoop whoop. Okay, it's Swain. You missed.
Yes.
Okay. That ends there too.
So did you even hear anything?
Us?
there,
Probably not.
Ting.
You would have heard the sound. Fowler, I'll get you to roll a perception.
actually,
with
no.
unless
Yeah.
you wanted
Did the
to call
door
out.
creak a lot on the way open? Like,
I know there's a gift. If Lutro was here, he'd have it. Like the
Oh,
door just
sure.
opening, and the people inside look up, and the person's at the door
You
trying
guys
to pick
hear
it open.
the
It's like,
you guys hear the
"Oops."
commotion. You hear the sound of the door creaking, being pushed open, and then like slamming against the wall. And you hear the sound of a morning star slamming into the floor.
right, okay, so we're aware.
You're aware.
Well, time to rush in. At my huge speed of 5 squares.
You would have had one more if you tuned to those boots.
Yeah, I would have. That takes like an hour.
I know.
Speaking of hour, hang on. What did he say the layout was? Is it the door that's in front of me?
Was in front of. Well, I mean, you walked up the stairs.
I mean, the door's open.
See my
I should
ass.
like
Yeah.
see in the room.
You see light.
This
within
is
the
the
room.
one, right?
Mhm.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm like right in the doorway.
Okay. Well, you're fine. Do I see the? Do I see all of the bugbears behind him, or just one or two?
You see. Well, it's hard to see past the 3 in front of him.
So there's
you-
3 in front of him.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, give me just a sec. I'm gonna cast Bane on them.
Okay. They would be in basically a line from left to right. Yeah. So. Okay. And they need to roll a charisma save.
Yes, that is correct.
All right.
Against a DC of 14.
Charisma.
I kind of want to do a monk, but like on another
Um,
character. But I also want to do a caster.
One succeeds and 2 fail.
Which are
The one on the left, the one on the top, succeeds. The other 2 fail. I'll mark them. And Bane means they have disadvantage.
No.
On stuff.
No, it means they, well, as the
Oh,
description
let me read
says,
it here.
they have to roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled when they attack or do saving throws.
Oh, cool. Okay. I'll keep that in. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind.
And I'm going to cast. Hang on. No, I can't. Yeah, that's it for now then.
All right. Gale, you stumble into the room and manage to dodge an attack and a grapple. What are you gonna do?
I technically wouldn't know that they're baned, otherwise I'd throw like a net on one. No, that's a range. That's an attack hit.
It's an attack. It wouldn't do anything.
Yeah.
You'd probably hear the
The
does
bane
Bane
go
have-
off. The cast and I suppose
You'd
there's
hear me shouting in Dwarven behind you. You don't
yeah,
know what
you
I
would
said.
hear his communication. so
You've
you
heard
know-
me say it before. Presumably, even
I've
if
never
you don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't even know. Like,
you don't know which ones.
Well, there's no
were.
physical effect going on. I don't know.
Effective.
Doesn't matter. I'm gonna stab the one in front of me.
Yeah.
With, well, I'm gonna try to stab the one in front of me.
Good news. We've established
I
that you
missed.
get the benefit of your
Yeah.
You did miss.
advantage
I did
in sneak
miss.
attack.
Then I'm gonna go meep meep, and disengage. Back
Okay.
here. Around the corner.
All right.
Little road runner. Beep beep.
All right then. Whoosh.
Alright, Bush is gonna move over here, 30 feet.
Did you
I
really
don't
roll
s-
a 1 on initiative? Sorry.
Rolled a 2, thank you very much.
That's right. She rolled a 2. Then she subtracted 1.
Yeah.
Okay. There's enough
And-
light in the room there that you'd see through. Can you see the door?
No.
It's
She's
right
gonna
in
stand.
front of us.
She's gonna go stand beside Falor. She can't really move too much other than that. Can she hold an attack action for when they come in, or?
Yep.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
definitely.
Alright, she'll hold an attack.
Perfect.
She'll strike the first one that comes within range.
Awesome. Isabella.
I am assuming I can see one through the open doorway.
Yeah, I am going to reveal just a little bit of this here.
I will cast Firebolt on the
Or
one I
like
can see.
remove the door.
Annie?
I don't know.
There's the good old fireballs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Over my head again.
Over Woosh's head this time.
That's true.
I could just picture she's like at a half crouch. Just ready.
Yeah. So you fire at kind of an awkward angle up the staircase, and it just catches on the wall next to the door. Anything else you wanted to do?
No, that's it.
Okay.
I will go get a drink though.
Right. So they have. Five. So you can take your attack.
She used an
opportunity
arm.
on the first one.
Okay. I guess that misses.
Yeah, that would miss. Yep.
Can she use an armor strike as well during this thing, or?
Yeah, because it's an attack action. So whatever you would normally do
Alright,
on an attack.
22.
No, the unarmed strike is her bonus action.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, you're
Never
right.
mind then.
Yeah, so no, you wouldn't actually be able to get to use that.
Never mind then.
Right. This one's gonna move up and make an attack against you, Tinox.
Yes,
And you said it subtracts a d4?
that is correct. It hits anyway.
It doesn't hit?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, so I won't roll the d4. This one's actually just going to stay back here and roll a javelin attack against you, Phandelver. But the javelin just flies off of your head and you hear it sploosh in the water in the pool behind you. The other ones,
Swear to God, if there's a watcher below.
you don't see anything else come through the door. But it's your go now.
Oh boy. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna cast some spells.
That's fair.
Yes. I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon
Alright.
on the one here with the javelin.
Okay. 18 will hit.
Level 2, that is 12 force damage.
Right. Any specific form for your weapon?
Crowbar.
Crowbar, right. Alright, and I assume you're occupying the face just in front of him? Or just above him, I guess.
Just behind him.
Just behind him?
In
Okay.
case someone else wants to lodge themselves in there.
Alright. Yeah, you cast your spell, spiritual weapon formed behind him. And you hit him right in the back of the head, and he looks a little dazed from that attack. You're pretty good hit.
So that was my bonus action. I will also cast Toll the Dead on him.
Awesome.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh, I see. It's a wisdom save, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he takes 1 point of
He takes
necrotic
1
damage.
point of necrotic damage. And he goes from clutching the back of his head to clutching his ears momentarily.
He's not having a good day.
No.
That's fine, because neither am I.
And you're comfortable with staying there?
Yes. I will
Alright.
hold the line.
Gale.
Actually, can't.
Oh, would you have preferred me to take a step back so you can jump
No,
in?
no,
or...
like I can easily acrobatics over one of them. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
okay.
attempt to make it here.
Okay. Let's see how easily you acrobatics over them.
Not very easily at all.
It's a tight staircase. Getting behind him might be tough.
I mean, does it succeed?
No. I said a number and it didn't succeed.
No, it's
so
fine.
You kind of you try to squeeze by your 2 forward guys, and one of the bugbears kind of just pushes you in the chest and knocks you back.
Did that like waste an action?
Just your movement.
All of it?
I'd say
I can shoot over.
Yeah,
That's fine. I can still shoot
Yeah, I'd
over
say that's
Fowler,
fair.
though, right?
yeah. You can
Yeah.
you can shoot.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot over Fowler.
I'm on the stairs. I don't know. Yeah.
It's also taller than you.
Go ahead and make a shot.
That's true. It is taller than me, and it is higher on the stairs.
I still miss.
Yeah, as he pushes you back, you pull out a bow and make a quick shot back at him, but it goes wide into the staircase ceiling.
I
It's a
flip
tight
him
spot.
off, and I clearly can't seem to get anything done.
Well,
Whoop,
everyone
whoosh.
has their turn. With that happening.
Alright, so Wish is gonna target this guy right here.
Yep.
And she's gonna pop a flurry of blows with a key point.
Awesome.
So she's gonna start off with a short sword attack. Does 18 hit?
That hits.
Does 5 damage.
All right.
First unarmed strike. Does 11 miss.
11 misses.
And she'll do another unarmed strike. 24 hits.
24 hits
7.
for 7.
And
Awesome.
with the open hand technique, let's see. It must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or be knocked prone.
Awesome. Okay. And he has to do the D4 with the saving throws too, correct?
I believe so.
With Bane to knock?
That is correct.
What's your saving throw?
I can't remember what it was.
Let's take a quick look here.
It will be 12 plus your wisdom.
My wisdom is plus 3.
modifier.
So 15?
Okay.
15.
Well,
Hang on. I misspoke. I added proficiency, but I don't think they get proficiency.
Let's take a quick look here then.
This is monk.
Let's see.
8 plus proficiency. Right, so it's actually 10 plus wisdom modifier, so 13.
13? Okay. Let's see. Have to roll the D4 here. That's enough. Yep, he fails his saving. He fails his saving.
He's
throw,
prone.
So he's knocked prone. Proned.
Proned.
He's prone to.
Pruned. Which I will point out ahead of time gives him advantage. Gives ranged attacks against him disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Just so no one tries to fire anything at it.
Are you good with your turn there? You're gonna stay there?
Yeah,
in combat?
she's staying there.
Okay. Isabella.
So the fire bolts haven't been working out for her. So she's going to cast Vicious Mockery at the one in front of Valor.
You have
Saving
vicious mockery.
throws. I think it's a
It's a bard spell.
race thing.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a.
I took the
The
tiefling
DC's lower, but
alternate thing.
Oh, there's an alternate tiefling.
Okay. Vicious Mockery is a Wisdom save as well, or Charisma save?
It's a wisdom save, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Press the
14.
button.
Oh, 14.
Mm-hmm. That's
He
my DC.
fails.
You rolled a d4.
that's for something else, I think.
No, he had rolled that earlier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry. The saving throws are private to me. They're private for me. Okay.
But we can see the line when it happens.
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
2.
You
So
And
psychic
he
damage.
has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Was it against you or against anyone?
I think it's against anyone.
What symbol says I've been mocked?
Disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Beautiful.
These things are gonna be covered in symbols.
I'm okay with that.
Awesome. Anything else you wanted to try?
Because you know when one of them hits, we're going down.
Nah, that's it.
Okay.
That's my
Come on.
action.
You guys are getting great at attacking these things now.
Tapping them and not being attacked. Yeah, like no one has done any damage.
Yes.
That's
Okay,
not true.
sorry.
There's
Wish
been
has done
damage.
some.
I just did 2. Excuse me.
Valor did some damage to the one
I
in the
did
back.
13
We did
damage.
like 1. No, oh, I did. I forgot about the spiritual weapon. That's right. Matt's damage.
Okay, I'm gonna
Don't
make.
diss my crowbar.
There's gonna be a javelin flying out at
The
Let's
dude
see,
who's
line of
standing in
sight.
front of them.
It's gonna be with disadvantage, but one of them's gonna throw a javelin at Whoosh.
Ooh.
From way back.
It's something new. You're not getting hit over the head.
Ooh, does 17 hit?
Is that with this? Okay.
That is with
yeah.
disadvantage, yeah.
Her armor class is 16.
Okay, so from down the hallway through the door, you see a javelin come out. You're not quite ready to react, but
That's a projectile, right? Do you have arrow deflecting? Can you use it on that?
Actually, hang on.
oh, you do have an ability.
Oh, is it?
Can you grab the javelin and throw it back?
hmm
Yeah, it's a ranged weapon attack.
Yeah, so you just have to reduce the damage to. I mean, if she can throw it back, she has to roll
Dex
a
and
9.
monk level, so for
D10, so
Your dex modifier, so 13 plus 4?
what
Her
what's the
dexterity is
damage?
Sorry,
3.
plus 4.
So 7.
Seven.
plus-
So you need to roll a 2 to be able to catch it and throw it back.
So roll. Awesome.
You caught it and throw it back.
So you knock the guy prone just in time to see a javelin fly at you, but you catch it. And you could throw it back. I don't think you have to throw it back at the same target.
I
You can
think
throw it.
Actually, you would have to spend 1 key point to throw
Oh.
it back.
Yeah.
You caught it, so you kept it from hitting you. It's up to you if you throw it back.
I'm gonna say my key points. She just catches it and she kind of looks at the javelin in her hand and she kind of tosses it to the side.
Okay.
And she's gonna add a quote there as well. Let's see.
Oh, you've got a list.
So she says in a man's voice, "Success usually comes to those who are too busy to be looking for it."
Awesome. Okay. So,
First, I
Well,
thought she was just gonna do
I just
like
kind of
this.
look at her.
At first, I thought she was gonna do like in a man's voice. He just says success, like smash.
Oh, that was cool.
the one in front of you, fellow, is going to make a Morning Star attack
Bring it. I
with
should know it's like that.
disadvantage.
Oh,
Why does he have disadvantage?
It's minus
Vicious Mockery.
Oh,
Oh, it was that
shit.
one?
And
Okay.
he also has the minus on it too.
And he
'cause
has
of
the
Bane.
minus.
Yeah.
Thank fucking god.
So I
He
would
has
assume that's going to
disadvantage.
miss, right?
Yes, 16 misses.
Well, it's like a
Okay.
14 now.
The one in,
yeah.
Oh my god, damn it.
the one in front of Whoosh is going to use his movement to stand. And he is going to make a Morningstar attack against you
All right.
as you've pummeled him and knocked him prone.
I can't wait for level 6 where I can start negating critical hits.
Let's see. Your armor class is 14, right?
Her armor class is 16.
16?
Yeah.
So
Nice!
So that will miss.
that does.
I've been useful. High five.
Whew. Woo! Awesome.
Oh, this guy now.
This one's going to step forward. He's going to throw a javelin at his cat friend that escaped his grasp. But it just goes, you just hear it clang off the far back wall and land into the water.
He threw way too hard for that.
All right,
Man,
this is a close quarters fight.
let's keep this up, gang. Haven't been hit yet.
Yeah, you're just a rock.
I'm gonna bring the hammer here and attack this guy again.
Okay. Sorry, I'll get you a token at some point.
That's fine. We can still see it in our hearts. Let's see.
We do believe in spiritual weapons. We do.
All
We do.
right.
Nice.
20. Nice. That hits for sure. For 9.
9 more damage.
Another crowbar attack to the back of the.
He's starting to
Bugbear's
get
head.
real sick of my shit.
He's looking pretty rough.
All right, same deal as before, because everyone's looking fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna give him another little push.
And -4.
This time.
No, this one is
No,
not.
not that guy. He doesn't. He's not
This one succeeds.
Okay,
All
that's
right.
fine. It wasn't a big one anyway.
And you're gonna hold your ground,
I'm gonna hold my ground.
Gale.
Like I want to get into a fight, but I also think at the moment I do, they're gonna all turn on me. So I'm just gonna. It'd be hard to shoot the one in the back, right?
Up the stairs and through a crowd, it might be tough to hit the one in the back.
It's easier for him because he has the high ground.
I
And you know
wanna.
Don't be Anakin.
It's the.
But he underestimates your power.
Looking up the range I have on net. Is it just like 10 feet?
You could try
rest?
to acrobatics again.
Could. My net's just a 10-foot throw, I think.
I also set up the hammer so we could flank him if you need. I don't know if we can do that.
No, I don't think spiritual. Well, because they float. I don't know. It's kind of like up in the
It's
air.
hard to tell if it counts as a threat or not. I'm gonna look it up while we wait.
I mean, I'd be pretty distracted by a giant whip in my face.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it did
that's my
smack him
reasoning.
over the head twice, so I mean, it is in combat with him. You're more than
I'm at-
welcome to try the acrobatics again.
No, I think I'm gonna attempt to throw net at the one fighting whoosh.
Okay.
The spiritual weapon does not count as a unit since it cannot be hit, and so it cannot flank.
Yeah,
but
so
that's
then
like
what?
one interpretation. It says up to the DM.
It can't be hit, but it's.
It's like, why would I ever bother hitting this? I just know it's
I
there.
personally like flanking rules, so I can't see why it wouldn't. You'd have to be aware of it.
Yeah.
We'll
Otherwise,
keep
you
that
get
in
hit in the
mind
back
in
of
the
the head.
future.
You're gonna
Yeah.
try a net toss. Okay.
On the one that's against whoosh.
This guy here. Okay. What? He rolls a dex save or?
I range throw.
Oh, range throw. Okay, awesome.
There,
Oh,
that's the whole thing.
hits. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he is restrained.
And he'll be until the end of his turn. Cool. And I'm gonna use my bonus action to hide,
Okay.
so then I roll stealth, because I'm
Awesome.
pretty sure I hidden. Because then I think I get stats after that. Oh, I tried. This is what I did. I'm done.
Okay, I'm just gonna make a quick perception roll. Okay. You're done. Whoosh.
Alright, Wish is gonna change your targets to this one.
Okay.
I'm gonna save a key point for now, so it's just gonna be a regular set of attacks.
Okay.
17 hit,
17 hits.
9 damage. Unarmed
9
strike,
damage. That hits.
5 more damage.
Nice. The guy in front of her is netted up, and she pummels your target while you hold him at bay with your shield.
All right.
And you're good with that? You're gonna
Yep.
stand your ground?
Yep, she's standing her ground. She's gotta protect Isabella.
Okay. And initiative 1, Isabella.
Oh, I ran out of strawberries.
Oh no.
Isabel is irritated right now because this is taking a long time.
It's all of
And
18 seconds passed.
Well, it's 5 bugbears. It's gonna take a while. They have
We've
a lot
only
of HP.
fought 2.
well, yeah, it's more like she's locked in by these ones, and there are 2 more back there. Would you say with... Well, this guy in the net isn't prone. He's just in a net.
Yeah, he's
he
just
can't
restrained.
move. He's restrained.
Does that reduce his AC?
I believe that all attacks have advantage against him.
There you go.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. So I will attack that one with Firebolt.
Do it.
Oh yeah, okay. So now I roll well.
All right, go ahead and roll damage.
For a whopping 4 damage.
All right. The smell of dirty, grime-encrusted fur lighting on fire kind of fills the small hallway. Anything else you wanted to do?
No. That's my turn.
All right. Let's see. DC strength check.
Oh, right. I have sorcery points. Ugh.
Did you want to use one of them?
No, I just completely forgot about an aspect of my class. That's fine.
He's going to try to just remove the net.
Oh, he's the saving throw too.
Oh, that's right. He does. Is it a check or a saving throw?
DC strength check. No, yeah, you're right. It would be a strength check.
Same stats. I just roll my save button because it's the same stats for in most cases, unless they have a specific skill.
Well, unless they have a bonus to saves because of a class level or something.
He fails. He struggles, but he's unable to
All right.
break free of the net. I think Vicious Mockery only lasts 1 round.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was only for that crit.
Well, I'll take it.
So he's going to press the advance and try to make another attack against you, Phandelver.
What advance?
For 21.
Let's reduce it a bit.
Sure.
Brew doesn't sound like a really
Yes!
It goes down to 17 as below my AC.
And the best part, as long as you don't get hit, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's always there.
Well, 10 turns. I've used like 4 so far.
Yeah. If only there wasn't a way to add a turn number to the top of the turn order thing, like it.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
I mean, I'm surprised it doesn't. So, where's the suggestion for
Suggestion
20?
box.
Oh, they woke up.
All right, one's gonna.
They've been
enter
throwing
the-
javelins at me anyway.
The one that is injured is going to make another javelin attack, this time at the caster in the back.
Bring it.
17.
Oh. Yep.
Yep.
7 damage. 7 piercing damage.
That's not too bad.
Yes. The javelin flies out down the hallway and it grazes your shoulder. And you think it just did a little bit of. It kind of reminds you of a paper cut a little bit, but when you look down, the
Your
blood
arm's
sort
gone.
of begins to run down your arm a little bit.
I really like this shirt.
Got any AoEs? Because they're all bunched up.
Maybe.
The other bugbear that moved into place He's going to use his action. He's going to attempt to jump behind you guys.
Oh wow.
He's gonna jump 3 people. Go for it.
He's going to try.
Just the one.
Yeah. Ways to jump over his friend and then you.
Yeah, but the friend will let him pass.
I was like doing it from the top of the stairs,
Oh, he's like doing a
Leapfrogging
running
off of
leap
his-
over
yeah.
everyone.
leapfrogging off his friend's back. Like it's some practice maneuver they do.
Oh my god.
Well, they're probably down here for hours. They must be bored.
They were practicing like special maneuvers because they were bored.
Yeah.
Not
Like,
sure
yeah,
why
we're
I
gonna
said-
do this and this.
They're super excited to get to show them off. I'm starting to like these guys now.
He
I
fails.
relate to boredom.
Uh,
Smashes into his friend's back.
smashes. Yeah, he smashes through. No, he doesn't make it through. He doesn't make it through. He tries to jump over, but he misses his footing, and he just falls prone in the back.
see how it feels.
Oh man, now I relate to him even more.
That's
Um,
Quite
So
the
we're
battle.
giving them characters and like personalities, and it's like, no, now I don't want to hurt them.
all right. The one is still in the net. That one made an attack. That one made an attack. That one tried something. The other one something. All right. Fallor, your turn again.
Yep, let me just double check something. Same deal. I'm gonna make another weapon attack with my spiritual weapon.
15 misses.
Ooh.
This time he's paying attention to the crowbar and he ducks
He's just watching it, waiting for it to happen. He doesn't care about the rest of the fight.
as the crowbar just barely misses his head.
He ducks
For a
and he's
third
like,
time.
aha.
No, see what your spiritual weapon should
But
be
this-
like a hammer, and then he like when you do it at the same time, he's hitting him, and then the bell goes off.
And the bell goes off.
But
Yeah,
this,
it
this
hits him
time
in the head.
he turns to dodge the spiritual weapon and he laughs, but he loses his concentration on you as he again has forced to grab his ears in pain. And this time it is too much for the creature. And
Oh shit.
Nice.
That poor
Finally,
son of a
I've been
bitch.
hitting- I've been hitting this guy since the freaking fighting started.
Poor son of a bitch. Stop! Oh, damn it! Stop it! Don't pick on me!
and you're holding the
Oh,
line.
I'm picking on him. Yeah, I'm holding the line.
You are.
Unless, Isabel, you want, like, to be able to step in for burning hands or something?
I was thinking about it, but I was wondering if because
Can't you do that anyway?
you're shorter than me and they're above, if I could kind of squeeze my hands in between and
Just put your hands over his shoulder and then shoot it from like in front of him.
I don't think
Just-
you'd be able
yeah,
to
duck,
make the
excuse me,
precise
yes.
movements
Very
in that
intimate.
position.
I'm gonna go boop and make an attack on the guy in front of Fallor. Would that be sneak attack?
Yeah, he doesn't know you're there.
I'm assuming he doesn't know
He
that
doesn't.
I'm there.
He doesn't know you're there.
Cool.
So you have advantage. Roll it again in case it's a crit.
Really?
That's
If he
correct.
doesn't know you're there, it's advantage.
Nope.
Okay, well,
I'm
worth a
gonna
shot.
use. I'm gonna hide again.
Okay, so you sneak around the corner. This time the bugbears are unaware of your presence, and you shoot off a very precise bow shot. And
Nice.
this one slumps over on the staircase, and it's kind of just a dead rug in the way now. You're kind of forced to hold him up a bit with your shield as he falls over in front of you.
Ugh. Like, he falls on me and I have to, like, push him off.
Yeah.
Beat up the one under net. I shout as I hide again.
Whoosh.
We're just gonna
What?
target the one in the net.
You don't have to tell her twice.
Advantage because he's restrained, right?
19
Yes.
hits.
19 hits.
7.
Okay.
Is he dead yet, or?
He's looking burnt and bruised
Unarmed
and
strike.
bloodied, but not quite.
That doesn't hit.
Oof.
That does not hit, no. He's rolling around in pain, trapped in the
She'll
net.
hold her stance.
All right.
I guess we can go back to single target now.
Isabella.
Well, now I don't really want to waste a burning hands because I feel like this guy in the net's almost dead. I'm going to cast Chaos Bolt at that guy. Or is he prone?
He's prone.
Do it on net.
Yeah, but I
It's advantage.
just feel like he's closer to dying. Okay, here's what I'll do instead. I'll cast Firebolt at the guy in the net, and I will use the sorcery point to use Twinned spell.
Okay. So the first one hits. Roll for damage.
Okay, so they both take a point of fire damage.
Is it one roll, or do you have to roll a second time?
No, it's one roll.
Oh, all right. Yeah, so 2 fireballs fly off, and they strike each of the target, just singeing their hairs.
Next level, you'll be able to roll 2d10. You might get a 2.
Yeah.
Poor Isabella.
Combat really is not her thing, guys.
That's why Whoosh is here.
All right.
Whoosh is their hitman.
Are you staying in place?
Yeah.
All right. The one in the net continues to thrash about. This time he's going to just try to attack the net itself to break free.
I think it has to take. It's not an AC.
Of 10.
Dealing slashing damage.
It's got to be slashing damage.
It says dealing 5 slashing damage to the
Right,
net.
wondering
So
if
freeze
it's
the
not gonna do
creature.
that.
He's going to use his strength again to try to free himself. D20 plus 2.
Oh,
So
wait, was it that
AC.
check? Is that with the check?
He said plus. You said plus 2.
yeah, his strength is 12. So it's a 2. The DC is 12.
He's still
This
warded,
is-
right? Or what is it? Baned?
The DC's 10.
It's not safe, so it doesn't.
Okay, never mind
Yeah.
then.
So he finally rips the net off himself and throws it down, throws it back behind him, and uses his.
That was his action.
That was his action. He just stands up, rights himself. Or he was already standing, but he just stands firm. This one uses half his movement to stand, and stands over his comrade, and he'll make a Morning Star attack against you, Fowler.
Okay.
18. It says piercing, but it's not piercing.
That's the one that was in the net.
No,
That's
No.
that's one in the back.
the new one.
Yeah.
I don't see him well.
He's behind.
oh,
He's on top
behind
of the
other
corpse.
one. Okay, that's fair.
Hey, I'll just remove the corpse.
So yeah, I don't think I have anything for that. Then
That's
Um,
should have just focused the guys in the back and then kept the baned ones up front, keeping them from getting it.
Amidst the chaos, you hear the sound of a door slamming shut as the door in the back seems to be closed now.
I'm just trying to sleep.
And I think those are the only 2 left alive, so Fowler, it's your turn again.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack the one that's in front of me now. Gonna move the hammer right behind him.
Sure.
I say the
So-
hammer, but I mean the crowbar.
So now he is flanked. That hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Yep. 9 force damage.
Nice.
Okay, that hits.
At the same time, as you've come to expect, all the dead. Oh, hang on, I need to make a concentration save when he hit me. For the Bane.
For the Bane.
I have to make a concentration save against DC 10, right?
Yeah, which is the same as the amount of damage he hit you for, so
I think it's half the damage he hit, or 10, whichever's the biggest.
Yes.
correct.
Right. So, Constitution. Okay, I'm fine.
Yeah, what was that?
And this guy, what was it? 14. Yeah, he succeeds this will save. Wisdom save, sorry. Anything else?
That's it for me.
All right, Gale.
Well, I'm gonna jump back out. Made an arrow shot at is the one in front of Fal or Brown.
Not anymore. No, he
Okay.
moved to that position.
Okay, I'm gonna make an attack with a short bow. I made a shitty sneak stealth roll of a 14. Did you roll perception on that?
As far as you know, you're stealth. 19 hits.
Do I
You
roll?
get sneak attack damage.
Sure.
All right. 13.
Would I have rolled with advantage? Because some of those.
Because of flanking?
Well, because it was before I was stealth, and it was like they wasn't surprised what we had before. I rolled 1 after it, but that's why I don't know.
Oh, so because he doesn't know you're there, you're rolling with advantage.
That's why I was like,
yeah.
did he know I was there?
He didn't know you were there. No, you can roll to see if you crit.
Why not? Nope.
Okay. He's looking pretty rough now.
And then poof. I feel like fuck it.
All
This
right.
is what works.
rogue tactics.
If it, that's
If
if
one
that
doesn't
works,
work,
that's
the
what you
other
do.
one works.
All right. Whoosh! Two of these guys are looking pretty rough here in front of you.
Alright, Whoosh is gonna pop another of her key points for another flurry of blows. She's gonna switch her attack target currently to this one.
Okay.
Short sword
Oh,
attack.
he's
21.
Not netted anymore.
21 hits.
8 damage.
All right. This one, you slice this one across the chest, and he slumps over.
She's switching targets to the other one.
Okay.
19 hit.
19 hits.
Alright.
And that one, you hit him in the temple, and he goes over.
Alright,
as
then
well.
that was a waste of
Who should
key.
play the game?
That was a waste
Did
of
you
key
keep
though.
it at?
I feel like Bane or Net were pretty good too.
Actually,
I'm pretty happy with Bane.
Bane was worked really.
She's
well,
gonna
too.
actually move and open the door over here to see what was going on.
Okay. You move up to the door.
Because that door swung closed for no reason.
You
Is
try
that
to
the
push
door?
on it. Yeah, you try to push on it. Roll me a strength check.
Oh boy.
He's just like holding it closer. Oh, they're gonna come and get me.
Nope.
You press on the door, and it opens half an inch, and then you realize something is barring it.
Are we?
Whoosh will
are we-
add on
Nope.
in a male's voice. Go ahead, make my day.
Okay, great.
Are we in initiative? Or...
We'll say an initiative for the time being.
Okay.
Isabella?
She's gonna move over to the side here before she ends her turn, actually.
In front of the door?
Is that the door right there, or?
That's the door right there, yeah.
Okay, never mind then.
Okay.
Yeah, Isabella will just shout a warning to Whoosh and then cast a firebolt at the door.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Fuck.
You
Non-moving
crit
and
on a
inanimate objects.
door.
What's the damage?
Roll the damage on that.
That's your best firebolt ever, and you used it on a door.
So you move up, and you see, like, you watch as Isabella summons one of the biggest firebolts you've seen thus far, and she launches it at the door. And the old rickety door, the top half of it just explodes out over top of some crates. The door's been broken enough that you could pass through, and you see within the room the bugbear on the other side of the the room, looking like he's struggling with a similar door, trying to take down a barricade.
Here's Johnny. So frustrated. It's a fucking fireball. No, word it. And you saw the big one. Oh. Feel better
Okay.
now.
Yeah, and I will say, you didn't really think you could get away from us, did you? I'm just be cheesy.
Okay.
Yeah, let's play it off.
Oh, I guess you can't see in there, but there's a bugbear in there.
Okay.
Those of you who are standing in front of the door, you see him approach the other side of the room, and he's hurriedly using his turn trying to move a barricade that's been set up on the door on the other side of the room. Give me 1 second here. Just want to check something out. Okay. Yeah, so he runs to the other side of the room, and you see him push over a stack of heavy crates, and it just clatters on the other side of the room. And that's his turn. A follower.
Sec.
Oh, sorry.
I guess I can move the spiritual weapon up to there,
Okay.
and myself move.
Sorry, I'm just gonna make one small change there, because I didn't actually use his movement. He used his action to move the barricade in front of the door, and he's going to use his action. Or sorry, his movement. To you see him open the door and exit the other side.
Shit. Well, it's Gilster's after me, so I'm not too worried. Don't forget to grab your net. Yeah, I got nothing.
You're not moving into the room. You're just staying there.
Well, I can't move all that far. Hang on.
The door's still half blocked.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could move in front of the door, but that would be troublesome. I feel that's gonna be difficult terrain.
As you guys start approaching the room, across the room and down a dark corridor the other side, you hear a similar sound as you've killed several of these creatures before, but you hear the sound of
Oops.
a bugbear screaming in agony as something on the other side of the door seems to have come into combat with him.
Oh.
Oh dear.
So for the time being, we'll say we're out of combat.
Guess I shouldn't have broken that door then.
Dale kind of runs halfway up to go jump through, and he hears a scream, and he's like right at the door. He's like gonna leapfrog through. He's like, no.
I'll
And I
just-
go pick up Ness.
all right,
Hey,
you
can we
grab your
mend
net.
the door, or was it just splintered? The top half of it was gone.
Top half of it is gone, as far as I understood.
Yeah, it kind of exploded out with the force of the fireball.
Can we
It
like?
kind of bent over the barricade that was in front of it.
You guys want me to just like poke my head out there and see what it was, or just?
I'm gonna
'cause
give him my lantern.
I'm actually not gonna take the lantern. Does it sound like it was very close? I'm just gonna
Could I see anything with the 120 feet?
roll stealth.
He went through the door that he did close the door behind him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he
I'm
did.
gonna roll
He's
stealth
very courteous.
and get
Yeah,
up to
I
this
was gonna
door.
say, like, for the panic he was in.
I don't think it's worth risking.
Okay, yeah, you can stealthily.
Get up to the door and is it a peek out?
Yep.
Look out the door.
Sure.
Peek.
Take one step in just so you can see.
Do you want me to roll perception?
Please.
Yeah.
You witness as a group of 3 decomposing humanoid bodies are tearing at the flesh of the still alive bugbear. Something out of a horror movie.
I'm just gonna close that door very quietly and just start placing the. Like, what was the barricade? Boxes?
Yeah, it was several crates.
I'm just gonna start moving the boxes back in front, taking my time, back and stacking them up, and just and just gonna walk away from that one.
Roll me a strength check.
Okay.
Wish is gonna go and assist.
Okay. You guys can all enter the room if you want, just so you can see what's going on.
What do I
We can
roll
rest
for
here.
assist?
All right. Either you can roll with advantage if you want, Gail.
I will roll with advantage. I'll roll a second time at
Since
least.
Whoosh is helping you.
11.
There's some heavy ass crates here. It take a little bit of time, but you could probably get them stacked up to be a decent barricade.
Yeah, we just stacked them back up, and I just looked around and goes, yeah, that's not a nice room in there. There was some undead, and they were completely chewing at the man. This is a nice room. We could light rest in here.
We could take a rest. Yeah, that could be a good idea. I'll
Yeah.
attune with the boots. We can heal a little bit.
Yeah. Well, are we cool with that?
Yeah.
You really
Okay.
want to rest in a room right beside the one where the bugbear
He's not
ran
coming
into
back.
and screamed.
Well,
I'm
they
not worried about
clearly-
the bugbear. I'm worried about whatever made him scream like that.
Well, if they
Well-
try to attack the room, we'll leave.
The barricade
There's still
clearly
about
worked.
like half the barricade there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the barricade on this side of the room clearly worked. If we put it back up, it will continue to work.
Isabella will look back
And-
to the door that she burst open that was also barricaded.
I mean,
And
look,
look
there's
back
six
again.
beds. There's 6 beds here. We can just put up a bed against this door.
They
And it
clearly felt
keeps-
secure enough to take a rest here.
Let's just move. If you really want to, like, we'll move the bots out of the way. We'll have this half
Um,
door, and we'll
you-
put a
wha-
bed up against the door.
Well, why do we
Top-
even need to rest? We just got here.
I don't know. Do we?
Did you get hit?
Get
I
tapped.
mean, I got scratched a bit, sure, but
Oh, we don't have to.
We don't know how big these caves are.
that's true. We also don't know.
We may not get another chance to rest.
We also don't know if Nundro is alive or dead.
Dwarves are tough stuff. If he's not dead already, he's probably not gonna die in the hour.
I'm gonna do an investigation on this room.
Okay. Not much in the chamber. The beds seem sturdy enough. There's a kind of a waste. There's kind of a corner of the room here that's been hollowed out where they've sort of been using to throw refuse and use as a makeshift outhouse. But the room's well lit and seems safe. Other than the sounds of a bugbear being eaten alive a few
Just
feet away.
ignore him. Just ignore him.
I'm gonna go
It's
back
like
out.
30 feet.
Okay.
Brew, I
and
have.
up.
Sorry.
What were you gonna say? Sorry.
I have a feature historical knowledge from my background says, when you enter a rune or a dungeon, you can correctly ascertain its original purpose and determine its builders.
Okay.
Hmm.
So, what do I get?
This is a very clear room.
This looks very familiar to you. It was built and designed by dwarves. You do notice some other features that are not dwarven, as this was a cooperative build between dwarves and gnomes.
Ooh.
You know a bit of the history of Wayveko Caves, and that they were lost, but the caves were lost because orcs overran the caves, driving people out, and the location was lost years ago, and thus led to the downfall of Phandelver because their source of wealth was diminished.
So did either of you like? I think only Fowler and Isabella really got hit. Did you?
So
or-
we're getting closer to the forge.
Yeah, and Isabella, you said you were moving up.
Yeah, I wanted to
Were you just walking or stealthing?
stealthing. I want to. Sorry, I'll roll.
Well, she'll keep
I
close
just
to
want
Isabella now that she knows she's out of the room. Where'd she go?
Okay.
Where did she go? North?
Yeah, I just wanted to take a peek around the corners just to see where they led.
Wow.
Um,
I've never seen a 0 in stealth. Good
have.
job. Actually, no. I feel like you've rolled that before.
This is gonna be bad. I can see him.
The hallway to the left seems to go to a dead end and a set of doors.
Okay.
Sorry, you're rolling your. Did you roll a perception check as well?
I mean, there are a few things that I can see
Physically
clearly.
see, yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, I feel like there are some things that would be very obvious.
Yeah, I'm just asking for a perception check for. You only rolled a 5. You see a night elf man standing on the edge of a drop off. He seems to be yelling down at something. You can't make out what he's saying from here, but he doesn't seem to notice you. Believe it or not.
I know.
Okay, I'm going back to
Sorry,
the room.
I said night elf. I meant dark elf.
So I just took a peek around the corner.
Yes.
I wanted, to make sure nothing would come in on us, and there's another drow just around the corner to the right, who's yelling at something. I couldn't see what was there, but
He rolled a critical failure on his perception check, tying her critical fail on stealth. So
Oh my.
I'm giving the tie to the stealther.
I'm so lucky. Holy moly.
Look
What
at that.
what was his perception? Like actual plus to perception though.
+1.
Oh, so it was a 1 versus a 0?
Yeah.
Wow.
Critical fail versus critical fail.
You are so lucky.
Yep.
It's like, all right, well, does he seem like he's going to be preoccupied for a while, or should you go take care of him now?
I'm kind of inclined to agree. I don't know what else is in that room, but if we can sneak up on him and take him out. There was a ridge. Whatever he was yelling at was below him.
We can just kick him off.
Wish just looks clever. She has a glint in her eyes.
I am
You want me to
personally
try?
not too banged up.
You want me to try? I can go, like, try and sneak up and push him.
Well, I don't know how far down the ridge is either. I don't know if that'll be enough.
How far into the room did you get?
Well, I didn't go in the room. I just rounded the corner and saw him and booked it out.
You want me to look?
Sure.
I should be like, are we doing this? Now? Like, should you be
Personally,
behind me when I do this?
I'd rather sneak up on him than him sneak up on us while we're trying to rest.
Fowler?
I can follow a bit behind, but Fowler, what do you think? You're a bit more hurt than the rest of us.
You were holding that line for a while. All right. Well, I'm gonna roll stealth.
Wish is
Okay.
rolling stealth as well.
Of
The
a
fuck
kind
did Gale
to-
go again?
He's like, all right, let's go. And he, Fowler gets up and says, "Wait, where are you
So are
going?"
the two of you going by yourselves, or?
I think I'll
No, we're all
go.
going.
We're all going, but I'll be up a bit ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I roll a new stealth?
Yes.
Oh, hang on, I have disadvantage. There we go.
Great.
You're last.
Oh, I know. Like, I am fully aware of my clanging.
All right. Well, he's right there. I wanna
Okay.
get-
Um,
I
I'm
get
just
here.
gonna stay in the back here.
I'll get you to roll me a perception check then, Gale.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see. Okay, give me 1 second.
This room
You-
is entirely new to me.
You see a dark elf standing on the edge of a rift. The wide rift fills the eastern half of this cave. A stream pours out of the western wall, then tumbles down into the rift and flows out again to the north. Several ropes are secured to iron stakes along the western ridge of the rift, leading down to the chasm floor. You can't see down into the rift, but you can see a dark elf shouting out orders and another bugbear on the other side of the stream. He seems to be yelling out orders as in regards to them searching for something. He's having them search all around through the rubble, and you can hear the sounds of rocks and boulders being tossed aside as you assume more bugbears are down in the chasm, sifting through the rubble.
Okay. Now we take a sec. And you said there were ropes tied up top here that go down?
Yeah, essentially, like in front of the drow and the bugbear, there's a couple ropes leading down into the chasm.
Okay. Like, all right. There's drow. Another guy on the other side of the stream. There's ropes. Say, I stab drow in the back. And when we attack, I think that we should take out the ropes. That way, the guys down in the hole can't get out. So, good luck with that. I'm gonna go right now. Then go back here.
Can Wish
I'm
join
ready.
in with a surprise attack?
Yeah. You can. Okay. Yeah. So Gale, your intention is to what?
I'm going to go and stab him in the back, and I've suggested that the group destroy the ropes that are in front of him and the Bugbear top. So those guys in the hole can't get out of the hole. Like, just cut the rope at the top. That's my
Okay.
suggestion. Whatever
And what-
comes of that, comes of that.
And what was your intention here, Whoosh, to do following him?
Yeah, but if he told them to cut their rope, she would do that with her sword.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead and you can move in and do that if you. Go ahead, Sam.
Isabella would just kind of put her hand on Whoosh's shoulder for a minute to let Gale get a head start.
Okay.
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 When Isabella releases, Wish is gonna go and do what she wants to do.
Okay. Nox, were you
Fly.
staying far in the back, or were you going to move up a bit?
Well, if they're
After he
moving up,
said that.
I'm moving up after them. Yeah.
Yeah,
But I'm
for
still
sure.
gonna stay around the corner while they charge up, so I don't give it away.
Okay. Yeah, the two of you can wait in the back as they move in to make their attacks. They
Am I-
don't. Neither of them seem to be aware of the two of yours presence. So, go ahead
Alright.
and narrate to me what you wish to happen here. The first Gale, then Whoosh.
Well, this would be his back.
Yep. He's looking down over the pit.
What's he wearing? Leathers, cloths, plate.
Just plain clothes. It doesn't seem to be wearing anything. Roll me a perception check.
He doesn't seem to be wearing anything.
Roll me,
Kumar
roll
2018.
me another perception check. Do you remember that night elf? Sorry, the
Dark
high
elf?
elf. The high elf that you guys
Does he have the
fought
same
at
face?
Same face, except drow.
Okay. Yeah.
So
he's the
you
guy
know it's
they've
not
been
a drow.
copying.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
you know-
sorry. He. Yeah, sorry. I shouldn't say that. You see the exact same face on this person.
Right.
Okay.
He's a shapeshifter.
I kind of
Or
gave it away
he's-
there. Sorry.
I mean, we kind of knew when you told us it was the same face.
Well, I'm gonna get behind him,
Okay.
find the small of his back, and stab. Advantage?
Advantage, sneak attack, whatever the fixins are.
Roll your crit
Thank
now.
God for that 23.
23 hits.
Thank God.
15 damage.
All right. And what were you doing, Whoosh?
She's gonna move here, and are the ropes close enough for her to cut from there? Or
Yeah, you can move in and kick out one of the metal spikes. an action?
she'll do that.
Okay. So the metal spike tumbles down into the chasm, and as you kick off the spike, you look down and you see two bugbears down into the pit.
Can I
Right.
also cast a firebolt at the other rope? Or not?
Not at this point.
Okay.
I'd say you'd have to move into the room to try something like. Give me 1 second here. I'm just going to. I just wanted to give two opportunities of attack, but your stealth roll would. Anyway, roll for initiative.
Yes.
Sweet.
Good for you. Not that I was gonna do much anyway, but all the way back here. Give you some time to get hurt before I get there.
Well, only two people are going to be fighting us. They have to cross the river to get up the other side.
Is
It was only
everyone-
what? Yeah. I think that's all of us.
Okay.
Okay. My turn?
Your turn.
Alright. Because unfortunately Whoosh is standing close enough to me that I can't get my thing. I believe no one can be
She
allowed
needed to cut the
around me.
rope, so
Yeah, no. It's just I have to take a step up to get my swashbuckler.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So stab with my rapier. It is not flank. Yeah, you know what? I'll risk it because I can. I'll step around him to get flanking
Okay.
for advantage. Sit sting. Thank God I've been doing this. Is it's like
That hits.
2 fucking low attacks and schneck attack. The exact same damage. I did it twice. I did 15 twice.
Awesome.
And then I'm gonna step
So-
back over here.
You step into the cavern and you do a several stabs, and the creature maintains his form, but he seems to be in rough shape already. Whoosh. What did you want to do with your turn?
Since it already seems rough, she's gonna just do a regular attack with short sword and an arm strike.
Oh, I should have. I didn't think to stay up there for flanking for Whoosh. I just
Uh,
didn't want to get hit
22
bodies
does
by
hit?
the guy behind me.
That hits, yeah.
6 damage.
Who's doing all right?
Yeah.
Do I need to do an arm strike on him as well?
Yes, he's still
22.
that hit.
Unarmed.
Additional 4 damage.
He's bleeding quite bad.
Taking
He's still,
40 damage
he's
before
still
it hasn't
alive.
moved yet. Hopefully you can finish him off. But no pressure.
Come on, Isabella.
Right.
All right. Are you standing
Point
there?
the fucking. Okay, so here's another question. We know what's the fall is. Every square's. What's the distance of the fall? Is it a 20 foot?
20-foot chasm.
Okay, so that'd be what, 2d something? One for every 5 feet, one for every 10 feet.
2d6.
2d6. If someone wants to knock his ass off.
I'm gonna
Lands on
move
top of the
Whoosh
bugbear.
right here.
Okay. Staying within range for him. Yeah,
Yep.
okay. That works.
Just so it's not as easy for the bugbears below to throw like javelins at her or whatever.
Yeah, that makes sense.
This one's going to move up and make an attack against you.
Okay.
He's
probably-
actually...
Hmm?
He's going to stand here.
Yeah.
And flank you and attack
Yes.
you with advantage.
Bada bim, bada bam.
Oh my gosh.
Et voilà, parti par-dessus les montagnes.
Okay. This one's going to start climbing up the rope.
Oh,
many
one
ropes
down
were there?
3.
Ah, one over there.
Two left?
Yeah. It's going to take another round of movement for them to get up, but they're going to start their climb. Okay. Isabella?
Come on, Isabella. No pressure.
I guess I will cast Chaos Bolt
Okay.
at the big baddie.
The drow?
Yes.
Okay. 14 hits.
Oh,
Roll it.
I forget how this was.
6 and 7.
So it's poison damage?
So
That's 17 of either poison or psychic.
I'm choosing psychic.
Because it's fun.
Okay.
Exactly.
Very few things resist psychic.
Okay. Sweet. So how much damage?
17.
17.
you come down the stairs and you cast the Chaos Bolt. The creature clutches at his head and he slips off the edge of the chasm, falling down, landing flat on his back. And as you peer over, the form flickers momentarily, but again, the gray, formless shape of the doppelganger lies still at the bottom of the chasm.
We have gotten progressively better at taking these bastards out.
Yeah.
How many
First
times
it's
are we
like,
gonna
no, you
kill this
can't
guy,
run.
though?
Then it's like, I see you. Now it's like, you're fucked. Sorry, what did you say?
That's my turn. Oh, Isabella just said, like, how many times are we gonna kill this guy? Because to her, it's the...
Same guy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it would be his turn.
But he's dead.
He's dumpstered. Because it looks like a little trash can. Phandelver, it's your turn.
I'm gonna move up here. And
Everybody's fresh.
You see that there's a climbing peg here, and a climbing peg over here, and one bugbear obviously in front of you.
I'm gonna take a dash and put myself here.
Okay.
Good, that actually opens up some stuff.
Yes.
And that's everything. Oops. All right. I think we're back at the top of the round. For Gale.
I feel like this far into the game, I shouldn't be questioning what my character do. I can actually do an attack and a bonus action attack, right, with the dagger? With their
Yes.
both finesse weapons? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Flanky here is going to get flanked and stabbed.
Okay.
Happy to help.
Well, not going to help much.
That
But-
misses.
Wow.
Because I have attacked him, or attempted to, he can't take an attack of opportunity on me when I go over here and try and use my dagger to slash the rope. Or, no, I just hit the
Beautiful.
rope. I just hit, however it is, yeah, we slash the rope. 'Cause it was the
you
action
can,
to do
you
that.
can you can take a cut at the rope holding for sure. Just roll an attack with your dagger.
At least the dagger worked.
I'm trying to remember how much HP rope has. Yeah, you cut at the rope.
I think my net has 5.
Yeah, it does actually. You're right. That's a good point of reference. You cut at the rope. The creature's about halfway up, and with his weight on the rope and your dagger slicing at the rope, he falls back into the chasm 20 feet down.
And I just did little wiggle finger waves. Goodbye.
Oops, that's it. Yeah, that's what I want.
And that was 15. Where do I want to move? I can keep going. I think I'll put myself right. No, he's a bit pissed. Yeah, I'll get. Shit, where do I want to go? I don't want him to knock me off or anything. Like, if I stand too close to the edge, he might just try and shove me or something. Yeah. Fuck it. I'll stand there.
Okay. Whoosh, it's your turn.
Whoosh is gonna activate using a key Step of the Wind to
Okay.
disengage. And she's gonna go over here and try to destroy the rope that this one's climbing on.
Sure.
Do I need to roll anything or short sword attack or
I think it's.
Just, what are you trying to do? Are you attacking the rope or just trying to kick the pin?
I'm trying to
Before you used an action to tip the pin out and it worked.
Yeah.
she's
You can do whatever you
she's
want.
gonna kick the pin out.
Sure. Just make an attack. Make an unarmed attack.
So
Yeah.
well,
And so you attack the pin, and the pin comes loose from the gravel, and this one falls down to the chasm here. Oh, I should have did a dex save here. No, he falls and lands flat on his back. He too is prone, and takes.
Nice. Yes. Was that an action or?
Yeah, you took your key point, and so you had a bonus action and an action.
you get more movement.
I'm gonna move her back over here.
Okay.
Close to Isabella.
All right. This bugbear is just going to
Get wrecked.
ignoring Falor, seeing you as the greater threat right now, Gale. Having killed his leader, he's going to make a Morningstar attack against you.
Should actually step not that close, so you get attack of opportunity leaving. But oh well, attack me, bring it.
Well,
Why do people keep stealing my kills? Why does
Yes.
Gale keep stealing my kills?
well, you did kill him, but
I'm just kidding.
As far as I know, yeah, I have an AC of 15. So
It was psychic again, so
all right. So 11 damage.
I'm at half.
These ones are going to stand up.
Look at each other and shrug.
Yeah.
So glad we came in at this room from this angle. This is actually new area for me.
This one's actually going to dash. Seeing their leader gone, they're fleeing through this stream. Or they seem to be fleeing out this cavernous area here. They don't seem to be have anything to do with whatever's going on here. Isabella.
They probably didn't even see anything. They just saw the guy fall and
Yeah, they don't even know what's happening.
she's just going to saunter up. And since he's surrounded,
Mm-hmm.
she's going to say, how many more of your group are in this cave system? And just try and I didn't really emphasize it with my voice, but try and impact
Intimidate?
upon him, his situation, and
Okay.
get information out of him.
All right. I'll let you make an intimidation roll with advantage because
Okay.
he is surrounded and
Kind of
alone.
light up my staff with some power and
Yeah.
yeah.
not bad.
Okay. Yeah, he looks around and he looks back at the ledge where his leader fell in, and he says, he looks furious, but his self-preservation is kicking in. He says, "What do you want to know?" Now, do you guys? That's all he says for the time being. If you guys want to finish out your turn, you can, or
Good.
Fowler, you're good.
Yeah.
Gale.
I'm not doing anything. If he's gonna talk,
Okay. Which?
I'll be menacing.
Well, she'll hold her sword at the ready, but since Isabella's trying to talk to it, she doesn't do anything yet.
Okay. And then you see out of the corner of your eye, you see the two bugbears disappear into a very dark lit and cramped looking tunnel leading deeper into the cavern. So they're off the map. So for the time being, we will say we are out of combat. And sorry, what was the question that you asked of him?
How many more of your group are in this cave system?
He says, "How many of my brothers did you kill in the barracks?"
We got all but one, but then some undead got him.
Then looks down behind him in the pit. I am the only one of my kind left.
Not your kind, your group. That Greg Goo guy wasn't one of your kind, but he's with you.
Great goo.
The guy we just killed.
He's actually gooey.
Oh, well.
He's gray.
Oh. Those employed by the Black Spider.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, how many people are left here that follow a guy named Black Spider?
Shade.
He looks sort of defeated. As far as I know, only myself remain. The Black Spider himself, and whatever dark creatures he keeps at his side in his room. He kind of gestures back towards the staircase where you guys just came down from.
Oh, so he's about that way?
He nods.
Calling it, the Black Spider is still the same draw we keep seeing everywhere.
Was that a question? Or are you just saying out of character?
That was out of character.
Oh, okay.
Isabella points down the cavern where the bugbears went. Where does that lead?
You follow the creek bed out, and it just goes out to a lake or pond of some kind, not part of the cave system.
Okay.
Outside?
Outside. My brothers have escaped.
What's
I'd
on the-
gladly exit that way if you'd let me.
What's on the other side? The undead things. What's going on over in that room? See, we went left. We didn't go right.
Like
Seems like
that
it
when
was
we
a very
came
good
in.
choice. It seemed like we had a very good choice going left.
Well, there's still plenty of rooms we haven't explored. We'll need to clear out when we want to open the mine, so...
Oh, yeah. That's why I'm asking. What's over there?
The Black Spider has many interests inside of the cave. Unfortunately, much of the cave is currently occupied by... Oh, he sounds really smart. Much of the cave is owned by the undead ones. We barricaded our door in the barracks to keep them from entering.
It's actually a timeshare.
We've been
Alright.
pushing out slowly, but the undead push back in greater force.
What you guys doing down in the hole?
He kind of climbs up a bit.
If you want to get out of here alive.
Make another intimidation check.
Just regular?
No, with advantage.
Good.
He just sighs. I would tell you this if you promise to let me go.
I have one more question after this one,
How about we ask that question,
and then we'll.
then you tell us, and then we let you go.
You have deal.
Oh, this question first.
Yeah, just that
Okay.
way.
Ask.
We had some
Shit.
dwarf brothers waiting for us here.
I was
One
hoping that's
was
what you
dead.
were going for, because I would have
One-
been unhappy if you didn't.
Whoosh! Completely went over me.
One of the dwarves we were expecting here is dead. The other seemed to be dragged off. What do you know of him?
The black spider had the one brother killed. The other brother we kept for information. He may still yet live, but the spider has him captive for questioning.
All right.
He too may be willing to negotiate.
What could he possibly want?
The
He
caves.
wants many
Duh.
things from this cave. If you have questions, you may go and speak with him. As far as what we search for in the pit below, there are many treasures lost within these caves. We were instructed by that one down there to search for one such treasure. Down in the bottom of the chasm, there's some ancient dwarven artifact once crafted within these caves.
Can I take a look over the edge? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah. You can roll a perception check if you.
You mean that right there? What are you talking? What? We've been here for months. Yeah, it's right there. It's not even hidden.
I mean, I can't just prepare a locate object tomorrow.
You can't see. You can't see anything.
Yeah.
You see a lot of. They've covered a lot of the area, sifting through the rubble and the ground. It seems like some of the earth is given away, but the spider would not have given so much of our workforce to looking for it if he wasn't confident there was something valuable down there. Now, as promised, will you let me leave?
Isabella will spread her hands and take a step back.
Well, I looked
He,
at Fowler.
He waits for the rest of you before he moves.
Wish withdraws her sword and steps beside Isabella, crossing her arms.
I didn't have a weapon out anymore.
Okay.
So
He looks back at you, Gale. You have a sword still
If
pressed to his back.
well, I said if Fowler and Isabella aren't gonna say anything, then yeah, I'll step over here.
Then he runs to the end of the cave. He begins to climb down.
And he slips and falls.
He slips, trying to climb down.
Now that you only rolled one.
He
Oh,
falls.
yeah, it's his-
It's 2d6.
Yeah. The good thing oh, he's one and oh wow.
Well,
He's the luckiest.
just a
son of
scratch.
bitch.
He starts climbing down and he falls and lands on his back, but he quickly gets up and doesn't even acknowledge the pain and quickly runs off.
It
into
was
the
more
cave.
like an embarrassing
It
thing.
was, yeah.
That
Yeah.
he stands up and just pretends that nothing happened and just walks
Goddamn.
away. All
And,
right.
We shall look over to Isabella, waiting for our command.
Well, I
So-
feel a lot better about taking that rest now.
It's that the black spider's still like in the other hallway.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna be like, "Where are my workforce? Oh, better go look."
Keep an
I
eye
don't
out
know.
while we rest.
Okay, if we're resting, so we're going back over there. Are we gonna worry about this later? And I point into the hole, whatever may be inside.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll have all the time in the world once we own the place.
To
Yeah.
rest and be ready to free.
You think, you think the dwarven artifact that they're talking about is that Fear Breaker we've heard about?
We'll see in time.
Should we put these bodies in the water or hide them somewhere?
I'm not climbing down there.
I'm just saying, if he pokes the black spider pokes his head out down the thing, and he sees some dead corpses.
Well,
he's gonna
we'll,
get
we'll
worried.
keep someone in the corridor, like, so we can see if someone actually goes there.
Falor,
Yes?
you get the feeling that the pool back in the room that you entered in by, is actually probably feeding this creature.
I see.
If that information's important to you at all, but just because you know the workings of the way dwarves would build a cave, if they were routing water from a natural source, they were probably using it for something.
Right, I see what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Well, I'm gonna still try and get these corpses at least down the stairs, so they're
Okay.
out of immediate sight.
Oh, these bodies.
Yeah, no, these guys.
These
Okay.
bodies!
There's no other
Not
bodies.
those bodies!
There's no other bodies.
I thought you meant the bugbears at the bottom who aren't actually there anymore.
Yeah, no, they pissed off, and there's just
There's
one dead
one body.
doppelganger.
You mean these people, the only ones that we killed?
And we took a long
No.
time doing it. Yeah. Let's just shove them down roll them down the stairs. That's all that matters. Not even,
Oh.
don't even have to worry about disturbing the water.
You take a
Don't
bit.
taint the pool.
Exactly.
You take a bit of time and you stack the corpses up off to the sides to be pulled out or done away with later.
So if you're all taking a rest, I have a nifty spot I think I might go on. I want to take like first break or something. I'm thinking I see look
So
at
you're
the
not,
pile
like-
of rubble.
Are you guys
Sorry?
planning on doing a long rest or a short rest?
Just a short
no.
rest.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't actually need to watch. You're all alert. You're just physically
Okay.
staying in one spot for.
Yeah,
I was
but
just
just having
gonna,
like maybe someone in the corridor, just like keeping an eye on the
Yeah.
I was in a stealth and climb up on these rocks and just hide in the darkness in like a dark corner up in the back.
Okay. Sweet. Hit dice roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that. It died. Nice. Not-
Sweet.
Are you gonna roll for hit dice, Jess?
Yeah, might as well.
I'm like, please don't roll critical one. Oh, you roll. Nice. You should be almost back to full
Ah.
health then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm good.
I think most of us are now.
It's just like a cat up in the corner.
And for
Did you go
once,
into-
Bush survived a bugbear attack without even getting hit.
You
Yeah,
did.
Did not get crushed by a morning star.
See, we are improving at all fronts.
Oh, we are a level higher than last time.
Our skill in Bugbear has gone up by a little bit, and our skill in Doppelganger has gone up by a lot.
Is there anything else that you guys wanted to do before proceeding?
I had earlier before we went on investigated the room that everyone's sleeping in. Did any with a 16? I think I rolled.
Yes.
Did anything come of that?
Yeah, there was nothing of value within the actual room.
I'll be right back,
Okay.
actually.
That's
Any-
cool.
Anything of value probably
Okay.
would have been on the bugbears.
That's cool. So yeah, I'm gonna stay here, keeping an ear out for
It
anybody
might be a good
upstairs
idea
ahead.
to go search the body of the doppelganger.
Oh, I can climb down there real quick before we really leave and do that, I suppose. Before we get set up for our sleep.
Oh, before you take a rest?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
like
you want to
before
do
we
that.
left that room, I suppose we could have
Just like climb down and back up real fast.
Yeah, because I can climb.
Because you can climb.
Okay,
But-
I'll say
Isabella's not sleeping in here.
But we're
You're
not
just
sleeping.
resting.
We're just taking rest. Taking a rest.
Yeah, just a short rest.
Okay.
We're not like spending the night or anything. We're just like recuperating.
I mean,
You're
I don't think they have
investigating the body,
things on.
or
Yeah, the doppelganger body. But I don't think they have
Okay.
anything on them. Their clothes are part of them, and they kind of it all just it poofs away, doesn't it?
let me take a quick look here.
You might have instructions or something.
True.
Um, yeah, he's just a nasty looking corpse. He doesn't have any pockets. Did you want to do a general perception check
Down there.
while you're there, or
While I'm there, fuck it.
okay? Yeah, you look around the rubble, and you get the feeling it's going to take a little bit of time to come. You're not just going
Imagine.
to come across this artifact without some-
Imagine it was like a natural 20. It's like, oh, it's right there. Okay, I'm good.
So you can say you are attuned to these boots now, which makes you move at the speed of a normal person.
That's racist.
Yeah. I
But
was just gonna say because dwarves aren't normal people.
but,
But more to the
you can
point,
jump
it lets
like a
me
son of
jump
a gun.
super. Yeah.
Yeah. It lets you jump to the height of a normal person. No, just kidding. It's not like in Lord of the Rings. You don't have to have the guy throw you across the chasm. You can just leap on your own now. It's 11:30.
Mhm. Want to keep
Yeah.
the climactic,
Yeah,
or whatever comes between that and there, I guess.
yeah.
I'm back.
There's,
And it's sweltering here.
yeah. So we've had our short rest here, Julie.
Right.
Tinock's attuned to his boots.
Awesome.
I'm thinking about scheduling another one before we get to the. Depending on what you guys do, you might be coming face to face with the black spider. So I think the next any which direction you go is going to take us more than 20 to 30 minutes to play out. So
Yeah.
are we okay with taking a break here?
I
Yeah.
think it's good.
Awesome. You guys moved. You guys love the most direct path. I don't know what it is. It's like
I mean, I
We're
even
just gonna
took the
walk
time
to
to
find
like map out where we were going in case we have to backtrack, but we didn't have to backtrack at all.
Yeah,
there's so much cave. There's so much cave.
there is a lot of cave, and I'm aware of what's in cave. And like, what we happened with our game is we took so long going in, we would come out, take a rest, go back in, go out, take a long rest. Because my
Mhm.
team was cheesing it to fuck. They'd use a few spell slots, and they're like, oh, let's go take a rest.
Yeah.
Our DM
Oh, yeah.
had Black Spider come out and attack us in our camp with his doppelganger and a bunch of bugbears. So that encounter went completely different. That room I've never seen before, like, and I have no idea what his Black Spider's room's like. So it's cool, but I don't know what's gonna go on up there. But yeah, we took like 3 nights going in and out, in and out. And it's like, what are you guys doing? Comes out and nearly kills some of us. Like, it almost went badly.
I know I like suggest resting a lot, but in this case it's because like Falor is a very slow and like prudent and patient dwarf.
Yeah, take your time.
No, I think
Also,
it's not a bad suggestion in this kind of game anyway.
Well, especially the levels.
Yeah. All right, I'll calculate the
actually
XP here for you guys, and then I'll let you know how. Well, actually, I won't. I'll just tell you when you level.
yeah,
Uh,
we're not gonna level off this
We
corner.
just leveled.
We just leveled.
Yeah. No, I'm. Yeah. I just forgot I was keeping track of XP, so I don't need to tell you anything.
We did a really good job.
I think so too.
We handled all 3 encounters like perfectly.
I
Could have
can
done
jump
better.
9 feet in the air now.
Oh
Just
my
goes to-
god.
White dwarfs can't jump.
Now you don't have to use. Now you don't have to use the rope when you enter and exit the cave.
Yeah.
We just go back out. I climb and you just go look up and go, huh! Just standing, just upward jump.
You would be able to jump up and grab the.
And that's without making a check. Like I could make a check and jump higher.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's great. Our leaping dwarf.
So yeah, I'm not sure when we'll.
I'm trying to find how
play.
a long jump would count, like as part of movement. I imagine like, cause by the rules I can now like do
You
a
can
long
run
jump of 30 feet, but that's my
after
speed.
moving. Yeah, like
So-
can you run
Yeah,
30 and
I
then
don't
jump
think I
another
can
30?
run 30 and jump 30. I don't think I can do that. I think it has to
know-
count as part of my movement.
I may not be able to. Oh, you when? What's the date of your guys' trip?
August 2nd to
2nd to 6th.
2nd to the 6th. Okay, well, I'm busy for the next 2 weeks, so let's see. That's the next 4 days at work. We're just setting up the calendar here.
Like the 10th, 11th
That would be the
of
next
August.
earliest game.
Wow.
Oh, no, not the 11th, sorry.
I have a wedding on the 11th.
Okay.
Well, they said the 10th.
10th's a Friday. I don't know.